All right, I'm back. All right, now look, today I'm finna show y'all how to make cream corn. Super simple, super delicious. You're gonna start off with 8 ears of corn, heavy whipping cream, black pepper, some sugar, a little bit of flour, and a few other spices. You see that? You see that? Don't ask me for no damn ingredient list. Now come on.
Whipping up all of your favorite recipes. Simply Food.
You should know by now that you're in for a treat.
Simply Food.
There's no other channel where you'd rather be.
Simply Food. Seafood, pasta, cakes, and pies. Sing and laugh and even cry. Like and share and hit subscribe. Simply Food by TY.
First things first, shuck your corn. It's just that simple. And I'm not about to sit here and show y'all how to shuck corn. Get it together. Okay, so in my oversized bowl here, what I like to do is I like to place a napkin or, a dish, a clean, keyword, clean dish towel in the bottom. I'll take a glass bowl, place it down like this. Then what I like to do is I take the corn, I sit it on like this, or actually you see this flat side here? Flat side there. Take your knife and just remove the corn kernels, just like that. Just makes it safe, makes it a lot easier. But no matter how you decide to do it, please make sure that you are being careful so that you are not chopping off your finger in the process. Also, after you remove the kernels from the corn, you want to make sure that you grab yourself a spoon and you want to scrape along the inside of this. There's corn milk in this. That's the reason why there's benefits of using fresh corn versus frozen. You're not going to get the corn milk using frozen, but you can get it from using fresh. But of course, if it's out of season and you still want to make cream corn, then you can use frozen. It's totally fine. Don't skip this step. Get yourself the spoon and you just scrape. There's going to be a lot of liquid that's going to come out of this. But when you get to this stage, make sure that you've removed the rag out of the bottom of the bowl so that, of course, it doesn't soak up the liquid. And as y'all may or may not notice, I'm using fresh white corn. You can use whatever type of corn you can get your hands on, but this is what we had at our local farmer's market. So that's what I will be using today. And just like that, you have all of your fresh corn done. Honestly, you guys, it really does not take that long to take the extra step to just use fresh corn. So if you can use it because it does make a big difference. In the bottom of my skillet, I'm going to add in about 3 or 4 tablespoons of salted butter, and high quality butter if you can get your hands on some. You want to make sure that your heat is not up too high because we don't want this butter to brown too much. But once it melts, then you can go on ahead and add in 2 tablespoons of flour and make sure you whisk that together. And you're going to allow this to cook for roughly 1 to 2 minutes. All right, that is looking perfect. So now I'm going to go on ahead and add in the 1.5 cups of the heavy whipping cream and whisk this together. After whisking roughly around, 1 minute or so, you're not waiting for it to really thicken up. It's going to thicken up as it continues to cook with the corn in it. You can go on ahead and start to pour in your corn. Go on ahead and put my delicious corn on in there and give her a good mix. Make sure that the heat is on low. Do not let it come up to a simmer. You want it nice and low. You want this corn to cook for a long time. And now let's go on ahead and add some seasonings in here right now, honey. Crushed black pepper. And honey, I don't know about you, but I'm from the South. And cream corn is supposed to be sweet, honey. I added 2 tablespoons of sugar. You can add in more, you can add in less. That's completely up to you. Do what you want. A little bit of salt. You can always add in more later on, so don't add in too much to begin with. Mix this together. And the one thing that I like to add to mine is a 1/2 cube. Do not put that full cube. A 1/2 cube of Maggi chicken bouillon. Crush it up, add it in there, continue to whisk. My God, on today, this is about to be absolutely damn delicious. And this is going to thicken up the longer it cooks. And you want this to cook for, like I said, for a long time. Probably about 20-30 minutes, to be quite frank. So it'll get nice and soft and get that cream corn texture. My God, on today. I just went in for a little taste just to see if I need to add any. I can't even speak. I'm over here fucking stuttering. I just went in and tasted it. And my God, do you see a tear almost fell through because I ya da ba. Okay? Follow my instructions. Child, I transferred this over to a different pan because I realized the pan I started cooking it in wasn't the pan that did not have a lid. And anybody got time for that. Now that I got it in the correct pan, I'm going to go on ahead and place the lid on this, keep the temperature on low, and allow this to go for another 15-20 minutes. Make sure that you're going in, giving it a mix. If it seems like it's getting too thick, you can add in a teaspoon or so of water at a time, but do not get crazy with the water. Bruh. When I tell you, like, this is not an exaggeration. This is one of my favorite side dishes. Look at how incredibly thick it is. It's a beautiful, beautiful yellow color. You can't really tell on the screen right now, but the balance is perfect. And again, the key is to allow it to cook for about 20 to 30 minutes. You want the corn to be extremely soft. And also, if you really want to change up the texture, you can go in with an immersion blender and give it a few pulses to kind of really break it down a little bit. But I'm not going to do all that today because it's just not necessary, and it's also just for me. But my God, this is perfect during the summertime. It's also a fabulous dish to have during the holiday season. So, Jesus. And just like that, friends, that is how I take 8 fresh ears of corn and transform it into some absolutely divine cream style corn. This is one of my favorite fall dishes. It's perfect to have during the holiday time. It is the perfect balance of like sweet and savory. Definitely give this recipe a try. Hey y'all, okay, so look, I wanted to make sure that I inserted this clip really quick because while I was doing all of my canning stuff, I did have a lot of people asking me about preserving cream of corn. Now, listen, in the canning world, they would consider that rebel canning because it's actually not recommended to be preserving stuff that has dairy in it. I've not found any resources online that would show me a safe way to do it. So that's the reason why I choose to not do it. But just to know that you can freeze this cream of style corn recipe that you guys just saw. I would say don't leave it for more than a month. I typically find that when you freeze stuff that has dairy in it, if you let it sit for too long, when it unthaws, the texture can kind of be off. But you absolutely can freeze it for up to a month. But I just wanted to make sure that I inserted that because a lot of people were asking me if I was going to do any cream style corn to preserve on my shelf. But unfortunately, they say that that's not recommended. I guess it has something to do with the dairy spoiling. And even if I were to pressure can it, it still would not get up to the temperature that it would need to be for it to be shelf stable. And I'm not trying to get sick, and I'm not trying to encourage any of you all to do anything that's going to get y'all sick either. So just keep that in mind, honey.
Playing in the kitchen.
Simply Food by TY.
We hope that you enjoyed it.
Simply Food by TY. If you haven't took the time, make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching Simply Food.